Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the updates, right, regarding Barcelona's striker position, because I do believe that Barcelona do have a list of players that they do want to go for, like different number 9s. And I hope that this video does help you guys to give you guys like an idea, right, on what Barcelona's first target is going to be in this coming summer and what their last target is going to be. Again, like I've said, they do have a list. They do have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, and we are going to be here to talk about that just to have more clarity about where Barcelona is going to be moving in about a couple of months. And so before we do get into this topic, I do want to shout out the partnership between So Rare and Barça Media. Barça Media was able to find a partnership with So Rare. If you guys do not know what So Rare is, it's basically a digital collectible company and a fantasy football game where you get to own your own digital cards. You can collect these cards and you can also trade with your friends. And also with your cards, you can actually use them every week and create a 5-man lineup, and depending on who you use on that 5-man lineup and how they perform on that weekday or on that weekend, you are going to be winning special prizes. And so there are different tiers. Of course, the higher up you go on these tiers, the more scarce it is going to be. So we do have the limited tier, the rare tier, the super rare tier, and the unique tier. And because Barça Media and So Rare were able to negotiate a great partnership, we have also came out with a great deal for you guys within this YouTube channel. If you do use the link that is going to be provided on the description box down below and on the pinned comment, if you use that link, if you buy 5 cards on auction, you will win 1 free limited card. It's an exclusive deal, a deal that you cannot find nowhere else. Make sure to follow me within my account so you guys can see exactly what I do win, my 5-man lineup through the weekend and through the weekday. I am going to be posting it here on this screen right here so you guys can see and just add me once you guys do create your account. And so it should be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel, and I also do want to thank So Rare for also supporting a content creator. But now let's get back into the video. So let's start with the first player that Barcelona is going to be going for, and it's not going to be a surprise. Like, the first player that Barcelona will be going for, it is going to be Erling Haaland. It is not new. Barcelona are going to try their best to achieve this signing. They are looking to complete this operation, and they're trying to find solutions by finding an agreement with the CVC deal, selling 49% of Barca Studios. And obviously Barcelona also do want to sell a good amount of players in this summer. All of this is going to amount to trying to fund the operation of Erling Haaland. And if you look at the list that I did place on Twitter, you can just see the amount of players Barcelona can actually sell, like Mingueza, Adama Traoré, Sergi Roberto, Lenglet, Coutinho, Griezmann, Pjanic. There were so many players that Barcelona could sell. And I know that many of you guys have been saying that Luuk de Jong should be staying in Barcelona. He should continue, which I have no problem seeing Luuk de Jong continue for another season. That is completely okay. But the only reason why I added all of these players in is because I want you guys to understand the magnitude that Barcelona have going into this summer. The amount of selling power that they have is humongous. Now look, lately Erling Haaland has not placed his best image. He has been an injury prone as of late. He has been very unreliable, and there has been many reports stating that Erling Haaland does not want his injuries to go out there in public because that is going to ruin him and the agent receiving the best deal possible. I don't know if that's true, yes or no, but yes, it has been a very big headache for both Erling Haaland, the fans, and for everybody who is affiliated with Erling Haaland in general. But a couple of hours ago, Erling Haaland did just return and scored a total of 2 goals and provided 1 assist against Wolfsburg. And you look at the type of goal that Erling Haaland did score in that first goal, that type of goal is pure talent. That type of goal is pure genius. You cannot be taught that by any coach. This is exactly why Barcelona are going to be going for this player, because he can score in many different angles. It's like an angle does not exist for Erling Haaland. He can score wherever inside the box. Going on to player number 2. If Barcelona cannot achieve the signing of Erling Haaland, they will be going for Lewandowski, a player that we have been talking about for so many times. In the past couple of days, the player has already given his okay to move to Barcelona if he cannot find an agreement with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich do want to renew this player, but Lewandowski is looking for a long-term deal. Lewandowski is also 34 years old, so Bayern Munich do not see that as the most reasonable offer by giving him a long-term deal. Barcelona are offering Lewandowski a 2+1 contract, which means 2 years plus 1 optional year. But the problem still stands for this club and Joan Laporta, Mateo Lemán, and that's going to be the wages of Lewandowski, the fee of this player. Barcelona clearly do not want to overpay. They want to have and complete really great deals in the summer, and spending around 55 to 60 to 70 million euros for a 34-year-old player and paying around 12 to 15 million euros net for Lewandowski a year, it is not going to be ideal. So this situation does need to be fixed before we can even begin on the conversation of Lewandowski and him, how he can tactically fit with Barcelona. Because look, one thing think is very interesting about this whole thing, there's not really much to think about when it comes to Lewandowski coming to Barcelona and studying how he can tactically improve Barcelona, because Lewandowski is a number 9. Barcelona need a number 9. That's clear. Xavi's Barcelona requires a true poacher. Lewandowski is exactly that type of player. He sits inside the box. He's not someone that sits very deep, tries to create a 1-2 and then move forward from there. Lewandowski is a clear poacher, a clear striker, a true number 9, and Xavi Hernández does need that. So there's really not much to think about. It is just the wages and the fees that Barcelona are going to have to go through. But if Barcelona cannot find a deal with Erling Haaland and they cannot find a deal with Lewandowski, the other player that Barcelona could be going for, it is going to be this. And I'm going to be reading you guys a report that did come out a couple of hours ago. And so it does say here, according to Luis Rojo, and I quote, Gabriel Jesus, Rafael Leao, and Darwin Núñez are all part of Barcelona's list of alternative names if Haaland or Lewandowski do not arrive in the summer. So let's stop right there just for a second, because all of this is just crazy, and I'm not going to be focusing on all 3 players within this report. I do want to focus on just one big time player, and you guys know exactly where I'm going to go with this, and that is going to be Darwin Núñez. He has been the player that has been called upon the most when it comes to who Barcelona are going to go for if Lewandowski and Erling Haaland cannot come to this club. We have been linked to this player many times and many times before, and we can even talk about 2 years ago. You look at these pictures here and these reports that were coming out back in 2020, back in 2021. Even Luis Suarez was saying you guys should bring in someone like Darwin Núñez. Barcelona obviously did not listen to Luis Suarez, and now we're over here looking at Darwin Núñez and completely bossing this season. Barcelona should make a move for this player. If Barcelona do have the money and the resources for this player, sign Darwin Núñez. He is the future. Darwin is your answer. He right now in this season is inspired to do the best that he can. He is inspired to be one of the best number 9s in the world. And in this season, he has scored a total of 29 goals, provided 3 assists, and at the age of 22 years old. And if you guys do not want to even look at any of those goals, right, like those 29 goals and 3 assists, just do me one favor and look at Darwin Núñez's run in the Champions League. Just look at that, and that's basically going to explain to you just what type of number 9 this is. This number 9 here, he is someone that is definitive. Look at how he scarred Liverpool, how he tested Liverpool. Liverpool for a second there thought that they were going to be conceding more than 3 goals on that second leg, but they didn't, because Liverpool were on their A game. But the fact that Darwin Núñez was able to step up in such a very big moment, that is wonderful to see, and especially from the eyes of Barcelona. He is someone that can score with his left, with his right foot. He does have the header for goal, and so there you go. That is your answer. Like, if you want someone that can sit inside the box, someone who can be fed, coming through Dembélé, Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Gavi, Frenkie, Pedri, Darwin Núñez is your answer. He is someone who can also react very quickly on your rebound. So like, let's say for example, Pedri, Gavi, Frenkie do end up shooting and test the goalkeeper. If the goalkeeper deflects the ball, he blocks the shot, and the ball goes back onto the box, Darwin Núñez is that player to always react quickly and try to score that rebound. So he does punish you for your mistakes, and I love that. I love to see that, because that would mean that Barcelona would take advantage of every opportunity they do create inside the box. And so seeing a front 3 of, let's say, Ansu Fati on the left, Darwin Núñez as a striker, and Dembélé on the right wing, man, that just brings like so many things up to my mind. Like, who knows what that front 3 is going to look like if we have something like that. Ansu, Darwin Núñez, and Dembélé would be something that can work wonders for this club, but we're going to have to wait. That is going to be the top 3 players that I do believe Barcelona is going to be going for based off what we have been hearing. Of course, Darwin Núñez has been linked with United and Leeds and a bunch of other Premier League teams out there in Europe, but I do believe that Barcelona could potentially make a move for this player. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.